Hi, welcome to Pony Thoughts.
The red
Today's Pony, my favorite place in North Carolina.
Blah, 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 work, blah, 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 blah.
Get ready for liftoff.
Hello and welcome to the Ponyverse podcast. I'm Helen.
And I'm Lil Megs.
And this is a Junkisode this week. We haven't had one in a while, so let's catch up.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on.
I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, real quick, I just need to say this because it's making me so anxious.
Okay.
I'm having a very bad driving day.
Oh.
Like, I am not superstitious, but whenever I have a fear of driving. Like, I didn't get my license until I was almost 20. So, when I'm driving, I have superstitions. If I don't use my turn signals, I'm having a bad driving day.
Okay.
Like, that is...
Like if you forget, or if you...
Yeah, if I just forget to use my turn signals, like, that is karma. Like, I'm going to get in multiple wrecks.
What happened today? Did something happen?
Well, I was driving. Everything was chill. I don't think I forgot to use my turn signal. Must have, because the gods are after me. And I was at Burnberry getting us coffee, and I was turning, and I was trying to get close to the counter because sometimes you just overpass it.
Mhm.
And I was turning, and then my foot hit the gas instead of the brake, and I did, oh, and I almost ran into the side of their building. And I was
No.
like, so then I had to back up and act like nothing happened. They didn't see, well, they probably saw it, but they didn't acknowledge it. And I just pretended like all it was cool and chill.
I bet that happens all the time, though.
Oh my god. And my hands were shaking so bad. And she's like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And I gave her my card, and it was like quivering. And then I got it back, and then she's like, oh, do you have a tooth gem? And I was like, oh, yeah. I was trying to be so chill. I was like, no worries, no worries. And I lifted my finger up, or my lip up, so she could see it. And my hand was shaking so bad. And then as soon as she walked away, I just looked, and it was like, oh, it was so bad. But then that happened, I was like, fuck. This is bad. I'm gonna get in a wreck today. And like, I come from South Boulevard to get here.
Yeah.
And it's always kind of crazy over there. And I was passing, the Chick-fil-A, on South Boulevard.
Mhm.
And this like cement truck was in the right lane. And then he just started merging into my lane. No turn signal. Wasn't even trying to get in the lane. Just started to weave into it.
Yeah.
And then I had to go into oncoming traffic because I had to avoid him. Luckily, there was no one there, but I was like, oh my god.
Did you honk? Are you a honker?
No. I'm so scared in the moment. I
Have
can't
you ever
do
honked
anything.
at anyone?
Yes.
Okay.
But I get so scared in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah. And then I'm like, what if they pull a gun on me?
Oh, I always think that, and then I just try and speed away as fast as I can.
Oh my god.
Wait, but wasn't... Okay, what about the time you almost killed the whole family?
What? Oh,
Didn't you
family.
almost, like, you had to merge across the 6 lanes and you said you almost killed the whole family?
Okay, I didn't say whole family.
Oh, okay.
But, so, coming from Camp Northern to get on, what is it, 77?
Yeah.
I quite literally have to merge, I think it's 5 or 6 lanes.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Yeah, 5 lanes.
In
and
like
it's-
1 second.
Yes,
You have like
so
half
fast.
a mile.
And I have the sensor on one side of my car because the other side I hit my mirror, so I had to replace it. So I have sensors on one side, which the left side that I'm merging on, and then the sun hits my point of view perfectly because it's always like sunset when I'm doing it. So then I can't see the sensor, and like I look, but like how much time can I look when?
Yeah.
Whatever. I was relying
And
on
look in front of you too.
yeah, I was relying on my sensor too much, and then I didn't see my sensor go off, so I almost hit someone one time, and they honked at me. I was like, oh my god. And then I was finishing 4 of the merge lanes. I was like, oh, I'm good. My sensor's not off. I went to go to the 5th one. I almost hit this car so bad. They swerved entirely off the road, like a big old S, and they didn't honk or anything, and they slowed down immediately. And I was like,
It's probably like a girl.
yeah. I was like, this is the worst I've ever felt in my entire life.
Mhm.
And I forced myself to drive in silence on the way back home because I was like, this is punishment. I was gonna go get myself dinner or something. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I was
Didn't
like,
need dinner.
I can't do anything. I need to go home and punish myself because I literally almost killed this person.
Yeah.
So I hate driving. Yet I'm always the one that ends up driving because
You also have to drive on like the scariest roads to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the Cam North into 77 thing
But
is
I don't take
annoying.
that one anymore.
Okay.
I literally go back and exit to get on 77 just so I can avoid that merge.
I feel like I've had to do that on the bus, and
Oh my
like
God.
there's like, and I like many times have like not made it and just had to get on Berkshire Freeway. Like I've had to just get off on
Yeah.
another road and like go all the way around because like it's also uphill and the bus doesn't do well uphill, so I'll be going like 35 miles an hour trying to in a pink bus trying to cut across like 6 lanes of traffic, and then I just don't get there.
And it's always during like rush hour too.
Yeah.
So the sun is right in my eyes. There's 20 million people on the road, and I have a fear of driving. And it's just me and my turn signal.
Are you
against the
okay?
road.
Because your leg is tapping.
Well, I'm still anxious, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need this coffee.
Well, I already had a coffee too, so now I'm having a second coffee.
Oh,
That's
my
okay. I'm gonna be 2 coffees, no lunch today.
What the hell?
Like that horse meme of the horse running really fast.
Just trying to be kind.
No, it is
Get
really-
us coffee.
It is really kind. Wait, you got a new piercing
I did get a new piercing
and a new tattoo.
and a new tattoo.
It's a whole new Megan.
Is it?
What's this era of Megan called?
Oh God.
You're like kind of going rock and roll.
Oh. Okay. I literally got a tattoo of a baby on my arm.
Wait, yeah. Can you explain your tattoo? I feel like you didn't even explain it for me yesterday when I saw it.
It's a Cupid baby, and I can't look.
Because you have that in what? A perfume bottle, or what do you have?
No,
that's like
I
that?
just have so many Cupid babies.
Are they like old?
Yeah.
Okay,
So they're drawn by Rosie O'Neill. It was during the women's suffragette movement, and it was propaganda. I guess that's the word you could use. It's like the symbol for the women's suffragette movement.
I didn't know.
And she was the first women's cartoonist, and she drew these little like cherub-like babies to promote like women being independent. And then now it's like just a pop culture thing, you know, it's like on Kewpie Mayo, or just like they're like little dolls too that you can get.
Yeah, I thought they were just like vintage Sunny Angels.
Yeah. And that's what Sunny Angels are based off of. They're based off of Kewpie babies, but
I didn't know the like political history though. That's like
Yeah.
beautiful.
and I love women, and I love being a girl, and I love babies, and I love this baby because you can see his little belly button, and it's awesome, and I love it.
Well, happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
Wait, talk about this.
Oh yeah, I got my Medusa piercing. I kind of wanted a Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
but
Is that over here?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, I don't know. And I really love my Cupid's bow. Like, that's probably one of my favorite features of myself. And I was worried if I got this, it would take away from my Cupid's bow and distract. But I actually think it enhances
Yeah,
it.
it just adds a little bling.
Yeah. And Harry Styles released his album. Oh my god.
Oh my God, we didn't even
so
talk about that.
good. Yeah, I love it.
I guess
Yeah.
we haven't recorded since that happened. Yeah, give us your thoughts? Because I've only listened to like 2 songs.
Well, I was so afraid I wasn't gonna like it. I was afraid I wasn't gonna be as obsessed with Harry Styles as I was, and I was really nervous to listen to it. So I didn't listen to it at midnight when it came out. But the next day, it was a Friday, I told myself, I'm gonna go on a long drive, so I have to listen to this. So I drove all the way to Conover, I listened to it, and it was exactly what I needed. Aperture was the first single, which was the first song, and then the second song was American Girls. And because I was just so overwhelmed, I started crying immediately. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I don't think it's his best album, but it's a Harry Styles album, so how am I gonna not like it?
Yeah.
My favorite song is Season 2 Weight Loss, and then Pop.
Season 2 weight loss? Like losing weight?
And then, yeah, Season 2 Weight Loss, Pop, and then Ready, Steady, Go. Is that what it is? Yeah. It's all really good. I do not like Taste Back or Song. Sorry, y'all. Sorry to any Taste Back stands, but I hated that song. Now we're just talking about media of the moment.
I know, we're already on F-Mom. Let's table this so we can come back to it.
Okay.
Wait,
anyway.
but actually, no, before we go any further, did you watch SNL on Saturday where he was on it?
No.
Oh, he made an appearance.
He's doing double duty.
Next week, but he was on last week.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And he was being really cute. Okay, we can talk about this later.
What were you talking about? We were talking about Harry Styles, and then I was saying something about... Oh, I drove on Friday to listen to the album, and I was like, oh, I really want this piercing. But then I was like, no, I can't. I'm afraid to go by myself. And then Saturday morning, I was like, what the heck? Who am I kidding? I want this piercing. So I booked an appointment as soon as I woke up, and then I went and got it. Mm-hmm. And it was awesome. And I think it looks really good, and I have a gold heart in it.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Or I guess let's go into our first segment of Phone Home. Phone Home.
Okay.
How are you feeling? Therapy session?
Yeah.
I guess you already talked about your anxiety with driving.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about... I feel like we haven't, like, had a catch-up episode in a while. So, like, in the past week, we had our soft opening for the new store. Mm-hmm. And kind of just got everything together. Mm-hmm. How did you feel like everything went?
I feel like that's more of a question you need to answer.
Yeah, but you have feelings too.
Yeah. I was really angry in the beginning because the computer was just not set up. So we didn't have our checkout. What is it called? Our card reader set up.
Point of sale.
Yeah, our point of sale wasn't set up. And then we didn't have a cash box.
Fully forgot to just buy a cash register.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that wasn't even on my list of things to buy.
And like the computer like looked like it hadn't been touched since it got out of the box. So it took forever to load. And then people were trying to check out. I was like, you gotta wait. It's not even set up. And then people kept stepping on the cord and it kept pulling the computer out of the wall.
They even pulled it out of the wall. It was like the two outlets that the computer was plugged into, like the bottom one was like super sensitive. So like I would like step on it and it wouldn't come out of the wall, but it would just like turn off.
It would tug out.
It was like the stupidest problem ever though. Like we kind of had we had like a line at one point and I like stepped on it and turned the computer off and I was like, fuck.
And then I had to train someone on the register for the first time. Why would you make me do that?
Yeah, like it was one of those things where you're like, yeah, this is a shit show, but it was also like, it was our soft opening, which is why we did it. And like all the people there were just like people we know and have known forever. So like they didn't care. And that's why we do a soft opening. So we learned, okay, we need to buy cord covers.
Yeah.
Surge protectors, a cash register, and some other things. But how are you feeling about like inventory and stuff? Because I feel like I don't know.
Honestly, I was more worried for the Camp North End location because, oh God, that was
a little verbal. Yeah.
I was really nervous because people either have not been filling up our appointments, or when they do make an appointment, they cancel last minute or do not show. So we haven't had a lot of inventory at Camp North End, and we actually surpassed our inventory count of Camp North End here at Club Pony. So I was like, oh no, we have nothing good in store. And it looked bare. Mm-hmm. But we've had a great week so far. A lot of people brought in amazing stuff, and people have been coming to their appointments. Mm-hmm. So I'm not as worried over there. Here, we have great stuff.
Yeah.
We need more for Backstock, but I think people are going to enjoy our selection.
I am honestly more anxious about here.
Okay.
Because I remembered how last year at our grand opening for Camp North End, like we ripped through it so fast, and like my biggest fear is it being like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. on like grand opening day, and like the shelves being bare and us being like, because I feel like we like seeing how much we went through just on the soft opening, which was like 2 hours long. I'm like, oh, I'm scared.
Well, we had an appointment yesterday. It was her first time consigning. She said, I don't want anything back. You can just donate whatever you don't take. I said, okay. And typically, not that it's always bad stuff, but I get a little nervous. I'm like, ooh, they do not care about what's in here. They don't even want to check the prices. What's going to be in here? Banger after banger.
It's either that or like just like wet clothes covered in dog hair and nothing in between. Like, because I feel like sometimes people who have like the best stuff, like they'll be like, I don't want anything back.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's a lot of times it's like people who just it's like dirty diapers.
And hers was the epitome of a pony. She had a bunch of Zara new with tags, like Princess Polly, Madewell, but then she also had a lot of vintage Western wear.
Oh.
Oh my god. She had 2 gorgeous leather fringe jackets. I put one on the wall so you can see it.
That's perfect.
They're just incredible. Like she had a lot of fringe stuff that was like tasteful. You know, not like the borderline cultural appropriation, or just like
the Aztec.
yeah, or like a Coachella like
Yeah.
kimono sheer
Yeah.
thing. No, hers was like really cute, tasteful, appropriate, and I took. Typically, whenever we go to go through an appointment, 15 items is like a lot of good items that we
Yeah.
take. Like we can take 15 or less. I took 68 items.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I always I feel like if it fills up, like we have like 25 tags on a page. So like usually if it fills up one page, I'm like, that's a lot. And if you get 2 pages, it's like a lot. So
This
that's
was
3
3.
pages. Yeah.
And like that doesn't sound like a lot numbers wise, but that was 2.5 bins of clothes. Like
I think
big
that's a lot.
storage.
68,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she had a lot of awesome items.
Um,
So I feel like we got good appointments yesterday. So
that's so good. Do you feel anxious or depressed about anything right now? Or do you
well,
feel good?
my therapy was gonna tattoo and a piercing.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah. No, literally, not even joking. Harry Styles revived me. I was in a bad depressive slump, and I feel like he got me out of it.
That's so good.
What about you? What's going on?
I feel fine and not fine at the same time. Like I feel like I don't know what to say about that. Okay, no, I feel like I'm spending so much money and I feel like I should be scared, but I'm not. And I feel like there's some nervous system thing going on where I haven't really been sleeping. It's been getting better the past few days, but I feel like the way my brain works is in the middle of the night, I just remember every single thing I have to do. And it's important stuff like buying a cash register. And I'm I have to write this down because during the day, I just get amnesia and just forget everything.
I did do the same thing. Yeah.
And so I wake up in the middle of the night and do that. But then I don't know. I just feel I'm spending an ungodly amount of money. Pretty much all my credit cards are maxed out. I did get to a point last week where we had $100 in our business bank account, but then we had our soft opening. We did some stuff, so now we're back and we're good. But I'm I feel like I should be freaking out more than I am, but because this ain't our first rodeo, I'm I know roughly what to expect from our grand opening, and I'm also kind of just I'd rather spend the money and do everything well here than I don't know, skimping and whatever. Even, okay, things that don't seem like they matter, but in my head I'm this does matter. Our front, I realized we didn't really decorate any of the outside of the store. I'm we should have some kind of cute flowers and little chairs for people to sit on. That seems not that important, but if I don't do it now, I probably will never do it. So I'm I just need to spend the extra $300 to get some chairs, get some this, whatever.
Speaking of, the furniture looks great.
Thanks. I need to get cushions, but yeah, so I feel I've been feeling discombobulated. I feel I wake up every day and I'm okay, I try to make a list, I try and plan, and then everything goes not the way that I've been planning, but it's getting better. A lot of that was because of construction or because of inspections, because it was this kind of thing where it'd be somebody's gonna come by at some point today to inspect this and someone needs to be there for it. So I'd be when are they coming? Anytime, all day. So I couldn't plan to do anything, but I also didn't have that many specific things to do here, so I was just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. Then yesterday I bonked my head. Yeah,
I was about to ask. You also suffered a concussion in the middle of all
I have
this.
CT now. No, this was so stupid. I bonked my head so many times, I actually think I have brain damage. But between the bus, my freaking upstairs in my house to walk to my bedroom, the ceiling slants and you can bonk your head on it if you're not careful. But I was underneath the staircase here cleaning out because for the fire inspection, they were you can't have anything underneath your stairs. And we had a ton of shit we've been storing under there. So I was cleaning it out and then I just stood up into the stairs. She didn't even look under the stairs.
Also, Helen, I don't think bonk is a good
Whack.
Slam. I don't know, destroy your head.
Yeah.
Something. You You damaged yourself.
Yeah.
You lost HP doing that.
You can't tell if it's real.
Is the red dot on? No. Then it's not.
Okay, cool.
No, Helen, you hit your head so hard, it immediately turned purple and huge.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear you do it. That actually concerns me, because what if you hit your head and you passed out? And I would have never known. I would have walked over and you
would have figured it out. No, I laid on the floor and then I filmed myself because I was like, this is so funny. And I have a video of myself on the floor just like... But anywho's Roonies, I just feel like it's all part of the journey. I do have a goose egg.
It's so much better than it was.
Yeah. Bump date.
You said that yesterday, and I think that's the funniest thing you've ever said in the entire
I'm gonna post bump updates.
Bump date.
Bump dates. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm doing. I feel fine. Last week I was like about to have a mental breakdown because my family was in town, hence my mom on the podcast, and then Alex's family was in town. And it was like 6 days straight of just like having to go out to dinner, which like I love going out to dinner. That's my favorite thing to do. But it was like dinners and then having to just like talk to people. And then like I feel like I didn't have an hour to myself for like 6 days. And I need my like sitting at home going nonverbal time. Like I need at least like an hour of that a day. And I didn't have any of that. And I was like, I'm going to lose my mind. But then the weather's nice now and I've been going on walks and I'm feeling good. Like I feel like I have like 50 things on my to-do list, but I feel like we mostly have everything that's important done. And it's like things if I don't get them done, other than get a cash register, we'll be okay.
How do you feel the soft opening went? Like, I know we...
Like, so good. Like, I was in, like, fight or flight the whole time. Like, actually, honestly, that day I was like, ah! And I was, like, at the point where I was hanging chandeliers, like, when people were walking in. And that was kind of stressful. But once I came down, like, I was like, I'm stressing myself out over nothing. Like, everyone is so excited. Like, I get this, like, weird imposter complex where I'm like, people are going to walk in and be like, what? This is so ugly. Like, why would she decorate the store like this? This is, like, the ugliest thing. Like, this decor is so stupid and, like, childish and, like... Decor. And... I was like, why am I thinking like that? Like, even if people do think that, like, so, like, what, like, who cares? Yeah. Like, also, those are people I'm never gonna please. But I like, it's still hard sometimes to, like, quiet those voices. Or, like, I don't know, I was like, what if someone comes and, like, okay, so for our soft opening, I don't like doing, like, influencer nights, because that feels, like, I don't know, it just feels kind of, like, fake to me. But I did invite people who, like, already shop at Thrift Pony who do make content, because I was like, that feels, like, aligned and, like, genuine, as well as, like, people who consign a lot with us, shop a lot with us, just, like, friends. But I was like, what if someone makes a video and it, like, trashing it? But then I was like, it's fine. Yeah. I see TikToks sometimes that are, like, things that are overhyped in Charlotte, and then I always say, keep scrolling, because I don't want to swipe on this and happen upon Thrift Pony.
Yeah. Whenever I get, like, Charlotte thrifting TikToks,
yeah,
I know it's probably gonna be negative. Or
really?
No. Most
of them are nice. I just am like, I don't want to fill my brain with that. Like, whatever you're saying on there is not my business. I'm gonna keep scrolling.
Not that it's always negative. I'm worried
it's mostly positive.
That it's gonna be negative, so I refuse to interact with it.
Yeah, like, I think sometimes I'm just like, I just don't want to, like, see this. It's none of my business. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, I have a big problem with, like, other people's opinions of...
I think you're getting better, though. But yeah, you just... It is really easy to spiral. Like, I feel like there's been some things on Reddit about us, and I'm like, what's on Reddit is not my business. Also, I'm not looking at Reddit.
You're on Reddit in 2026.
Also, like, you're on Charlotte Reddit.
Okay, we are in a banking city, so I guess it doesn't, like... It makes kind of sense.
Does Reddit have to do with banks?
Nerds.
Oh. Yeah, like, I just feel like I've never... Yeah, Reddit is, like, it's like Twitter to me, where I'm like, I don't care what's happening over there. Like, that's, like, incel boys.
Also, no hate on nerds. I'm a nerd.
But you're not a hater nerd, usually.
Well...
Anyways, okay. Any other mental health updates, or... I don't know, I'm tired of talking about it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. Okay. Everything's fine.
I feel like I've talked a lot this episode, so...
Well, okay.
Next.
Mom. What's your favorite media of the moment, Megan, other than Harry Styles?
Honestly, I haven't been consuming any media. Hey!
What about the pit?
That's girl. I'll talk about that too.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Okay, well, Harry Styles on SNL. So it was like the beginning, and it was Ryan Gosling like doing his monologue.
Okay.
But then like Harry Styles was just like in the audience.
What the heck? I haven't seen any of this.
I feel like because SNL, like I don't really think it's that good right now. I don't know. Like I think it's like fine, but I just feel like it like I don't know. I feel like it's never it like yeah. I don't see it on like TikTok.
I've seen people trashing Ryan's episode.
It's hard to tell because it was after the soft opening when I watched it, and I was so tired, so I fell asleep like right after the monologue. But he was doing his monologue, and then like it kept panning to Harry Styles, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Harry Styles is here!" And then like Sarah Sherman, they like all the like cast came out because they were like gonna do some skit with Ryan, but then they were like, "Oh my God, Harry!" And then like Sarah Sherman like went over and like sat on his lap or something, and
What?
yeah, and Harry was just like, "Hey guys," like he was like being really cute, and it was really adorable.
He was spotted on the Brooklyn Bridge with Zoe Kravitz, and someone was listening to his album and showed it to him, and he gave her a fist bump and just kept walking.
Could have been you.
Oh my
Um, but okay, my favorite media of the moment. Okay, I've been listening to a lot of healing frequencies
god. Okay.
instead of music because I've been so overstimulated. So I just listen to like spa sounds. And it honestly helps a lot. It's just like ooh, and I was listening to ones the other day during doing consignment appointments here, and I think I had to tell Carmen where 'cause she was doing them with me, and I was like, I'm just gonna listen to spa sounds. But if you're ever overstimulated, like it's like something with like they changed like the frequency of music at one point. I think in like the 90s. I actually don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just gonna talk. In like the 90s or early 2000s, and to like a different frequency, so that like it basically like stresses us out more. So I like, and I don't know if it's all music, maybe it's just pop music, but I like, ever since I read that, I can't stop thinking about it. So if I listen to music while I'm like overstimulated, it like makes me more overstimulated. So now I have to listen to these like frequency sounds, and it's basically just like ocean, like bird sounds, or like, wee, like, like,
Yeah.
but it honestly, it helps me a lot. And like they have like sleep ones. And if you just go to Spotify or like YouTube and search like healing frequencies or like, and there's one that's like relieves stress and anxiety or like removing doubt and shame, and like there's different ones, and I don't know if it's placebo, but I feel like it works.
When we were getting ready for the soft opening and the photographer was there, he was like, I can't believe y'all are just sitting in silence, not listening to
He was like, we
anything."
need some music, and I was like, no, we don't.
No,
No, we
I
don't.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, if we play music right now, Helen's gonna freak out. Like,
I just can't listen to music while I'm stressed or while I'm doing
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, I need to like focus. I feel like
so I wasn't engaging with him, and I didn't say
Just
anything,
ignoring it.
and I was like, we cannot play music.
he also just showed up at like the most stressful time, and I felt really bad because I was like, like running around, like shoving everything, and he was like trying to take pictures. I was like, oh my God. And he told me he was coming early too. I was just not ready. But yeah, I feel like that's my favorite media of the moment. I'm on whatever side of TikTok of like people not wanting to look like 2026 brides. Have you seen that? Oh, people are like, oh, I want my wedding aesthetic to you to not tell that it's in 2026. And then this other girl made a video that was like, that's so fucking stupid. That's how time works. Like nobody looks at a picture, like kind of like what you're saying in the last episode. Like no one looks at a picture of a wedding in the 80s and is like, when was this? Like it's like that's just how pictures of things work.
What is 2026 bride aesthetic?
As a 2026 bride, I don't know.
You know, like we're not mason jars. What kind of
I-
dresses are popular right now?
I genuinely don't know, but like I feel like I'm not a good person to ask because I feel like I don't know anything about. Like I know things that were just like typical.
Well, you're on that side of TikTok. What are they avoiding?
I think they're just like into like beige colors. Like I don't know.
Oh, so 2026.
Yeah. But I also feel like because like I want to have like a really colorful like what like kind of like almost tacky wedding, but I'm like I think if you look at it, you could still be able to tell that was 2026.
I feel like I've always had a good gauge of like what's popular just in media in general,
Mhm.
and weddings sometimes include that.
Mhm.
I have no clue what's going on in the wedding game right now.
Honestly, I don't either. I haven't planned one thing about my wedding. We started to try, and then we're at a standstill.
You gotta get this open first.
Yeah, I was like, I have such negative money right now and such
And
negative
brain space.
desire to plan anything other than here. So once I can start, I also haven't been paying myself. So I'm like, only for the past 2 pay periods, but I'm like, once I can start having a salary again, I can work on that. But yeah, media, I'm watching like old seasons of Survivor again. I'm back on that. I really want to get back into my practicing piano instead of watching TV at night, but it's really hard because I feel like at the end of the day, I'm like, I just want to like, bleh. So, but I am going to be doing an open mic next week. Nobody come to it. But my goal is to be able to sing and play piano at the same time, but I just like haven't had enough time to practice. So I'm just going to sing and my voice teacher is going to play piano. Cause I said, I don't want to set the bar too high so that I don't even do it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just go cause I'm working on like regulating my nervous system, singing in front of people.
You know how you're talking about spa sounds? I just have to go back to that real quick. You ever heard of Airbuds, the app?
No.
Okay. Well, it's an app, and you connect your like Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, and you can see what your friends are listening to in real time, and you can like react to their music. And the other day at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Aaron Pickering popped up on my earbuds, and he was just listening to pink noise.
What's pink noise?
It's like white noise, but a different like frequency. Yeah.
Because like there's brown noise.
Yeah.
Which is like, to me, that just like, every time I think of brown noise, I just think of like diarrhea sounds.
Girl.
Like fart. Like it's like white noise, but like poopier. Anywho, yeah.
Okay, next segment. We kind of went over
Stakeholder update. Yeah.
Grand openings this Saturday.
My sales goal is to make enough money that I can pay my contractor from our earnings over the weekend because I don't have that in my bank account right now. Yeah, feeling good. We hired 13 new ponies. They're awesome. They're slaying. It's really fun. Like, I don't know. I just like having our team grow. It's fun having new energy. Fancy Pony, I think we're going to be doing a formal wear pop-up, but not at another location. I think we're going to do it in the upstairs of this location and have it be every weekend, like a residency every weekend till like maybe Labor Day weekend. So like just the upstairs of this store will have like wedding guest dresses and wedding dresses only open on the weekends from now until May. But not now. Sorry, maybe like April. Yeah, it's the biggest challenge is just like we don't have enough people pricing because it kind of takes us a while to train people on pricing. So like we have people in the pipeline, but like we have to have more people available to price for these types of appointments. So anywho.
But we've had some people who just want to get rid of some nice dresses recently, and I've suggested holding on to them for the formal wear event, and they're super excited about it. So we've got some cool dresses so far.
I'm so excited. I love fancy dresses. I also, well, I kind of already have my wedding dress. I got it like 2 years ago, but I also am open to other wedding dresses too. So I'm mostly doing this to source for myself.
Yeah. I got these posters and they're already like
fucking up.
Yeah. I did buy them for $1 a piece.
Okay. Okay, what's your thrift obsession right now?
I've noticed I've been getting a lot of black tops with like some sort of mesh in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got this yesterday.
Wait, that's so cute. I thought you already had something like that.
No.
Or you have a sleeveless one like that. Yeah, I've seen you wear a sleeveless one like that with those pants.
Oh.
You have.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I got this yesterday. Sorry, I know you're worried about inventory. I couldn't help myself. My body here. But it's like a mesh over layer, and then there's a cami that's underneath it, and you tie it at the back. It's high neck.
Mm-hmm.
But then Jamie, one of our new ponies, she brought in a tank top the other day, and there's like mesh paneling on the side, and it's kind of like eyelet down the middle. Really cute tank top. I think it was dry rotted, so I put it on and I tried to adjust it, and I ripped a huge hole in the underlayer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cut off the underlayer so then you can just see like my skin underneath the mesh, which is actually even better. What I like better. So I've been liking mesh black tops, but like I feel like I don't typically gravitate towards black.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like the look of the mesh.
Yeah, that's so fun.
What
Love
about
that.
you?
I'm really liking, okay, so there's this company, or it's a girl. She's like a girl. She's like a designer. Bree showed her to me, called Madison Chamberlain,
Mhm.
and she makes these really fucking cool wedding veils, and she does other wedding stuff, but they're like all different colors. There's some that have like sparkly things in them. There's these ones that have like hearts in them, and they're like between like $400 and $800. But I am considering getting one for my wedding or just like honestly, I think it'd be fun to just wear.
Hey, that's not thrifting.
I don't. Well, if I could thrift it, it'd be cool.
Are you wanting to
They have
like,
them on Depop.
okay, are you wanting to like make one, or do you want like her specifically?
I'm not like I think I realized like I'm not really a DIYer.
Okay.
But I was like, I was thinking because I was like, I'd be cool if I bought one and I just wore it for the grand opening here. Because like I feel like you should just like I think wearing veils could be really fun on just like any day. But veils and then like chainmail skirts, but like made out of stars.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I just saw one on Pinterest yesterday and I was like, I'm obsessed with this. This is like the vibe I want. Like, I feel like my vibe this year, I kind of have a vibe every year, and I haven't really been dressing in my vibe because I haven't done my like semi-annual shopping spree
Yeah.
where like basically it's every like 3 to 6 months, I will go and buy not even a lot of stuff, but I'll buy like a few things and I'll like spend time at home like making a few different outfits. And then like those are my outfits for the next few months, and like I wear just like small different variations of them. But what I've been really gravitated towards this year is like light pink with like sparkly animal print, cheetah print, black leather fur. Like a combo of all those colors. And
That sounds like tunnel vision. You should go on tunnel vision.
okay. Honestly, I do like most of the shopping at our like vintage markets.
Never mind then.
Well, I just feel like I love whenever I'm like, I'm gonna spend a lot of money. I feel like it's really good karma to spend it at like other small businesses, like locally. And I'm like, I'm stimulating the economy, and also I like know them, and it also like makes me happy. And I feel like I'm not even spending money. I'm just like investing in the community.
Yeah, we need Studio Muse to do another pop-up then, so you can go shop.
Yeah. But that's what I'm obsessed with right now. I think I'm gonna start dressing better. I know a few episodes ago I said I was gonna start like being hot again. I'm pushing that back like 1 more week.
Till her goose egg goes away.
I feel hot with my goose egg still. The goose egg isn't a problem for me. It's more like I feel like I have to do so much manual labor still that I have to wear clothes that I almost wore this really cute outfit today, but I was like, I know I'm gonna have to be getting up on ladders, and like it was like a strapless top.
Look cute.
But this is like a comfy cute outfit. I was wearing this cute strapless top and this cool skirt, and I was like, the skirt's gonna get caught on stuff and I'm gonna pants myself a bunch, and then this top's gonna come down and like I have to go to Home Depot, and it's like I just don't want to be doing that. So that's what I'm into these days. I don't know, I'm just so excited for this location to open. Like, I'm so curious to what my life will be like once it's open and how hard it will be to do too, but I'm like I'm just excited. Like, it's so freaking big in here. And we're also having our first birthday party here the same night of our grand opening because I'm crazy and I booked that because I thought we would have already been open for a while. But it's a Pisces themed party, and she's decorating the upstairs like under the sea, like mermaid vibes.
Fun.
And it's gonna be so pretty. So excited for that. Oh, I'm watching Summer House right now for media. Oh, I forgot to say this. Sleepy Poet. I went to Sleepy Poet the other day because I was looking for stuff for here. I was mostly looking for like I wanted cool vintage outdoor furniture. There were these chairs I saw on Marketplace that I like were perfect for it, but then the guy sold them like right before I messaged him. But I went to Sleepy Poet, and like I think it was the best it's ever been when I went there. Like, I've never found so many things where like
I think you just have a vision now.
okay,
You have a place where you want to put them.
that's true. So I was maybe seeing more things. Maybe, but I don't know. I was just like, I'm actually very good at not spending money impulsively. And I got really close to doing that. Like, it gets to a point where like I feel like I've been spending like $500 to $1,000 a day on just like stuff. So in my head, like that's not that much money anymore, which is like not true. But I was like, I could just spend $1,000 here today and just buy like all these things that I want that are like 150 or $200, which is crazy because I could get like 5 things.
Yeah.
But I stopped myself. But they had there's just like, I felt like it was really good. Like they had so many good horse things. They had so much good wall art. They had these like crazy cool lamps that were made out of like records and like CDs and like old gas canisters. And like, I get why people think it's overpriced there, because I made a TikTok about it. Like, this place is so overpriced, but like, to me, I always, in my brain, I have like it's always like, I have like a graph of like, okay, how annoying is it for me to get to this place, or like get this thing, and then like price, like how hard is it to find in price? And like, so people, like, you can go there, they have open hours, so you can go during a consistent amount of time. It's not like Marketplace where you have to like coordinate a time with someone. You go and you know that they have good stuff, so I feel like that's what you're paying for, versus like if you buy stuff on Marketplace, you have to like message them and drive to their house, and they might live like 30 minutes away, and like that whole kind of thing. And like, it's really unique, like antique type things that you can't really, like some of those things I'm like, you can't find this anywhere else.
People are expecting to thrift. This is an antique mall. There is a huge difference between thrifting and antiquing.
Yeah, like I think
Antiquing is already done for you. It's already curated. That's what you're paying for. And I hate that argument when people say antique malls are too expensive, especially Sleepy Poet. Shut up.
Yeah, like I think I just am like, I get it is expensive. I don't think it's too expensive for what it is.
I have bought things at antique malls and been like, wow, that was a steal, because I know the value of these items.
Well, I'm like, also, if you were trying to find this anywhere else, like, it would be so hard to find.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to like, you can't even buy it. Like, some of these things, I'm like, you couldn't really get this on eBay. Like, I don't know, the fact that I only have to drive, like, 15 minutes, and I could just walk through this thing and find, like, these crazy things. Like, I do think it's worth $200. Am I going to pay it? Oh, I don't really have $200 right now for that. But
well, remember when him or Daisy like messaged us and told me exactly where to go to get these antique riding boots that I have been dying for? I drove an hour and a half away to go spend, I think it was $80 on these pair of shoes. That was so worth it to me. $80 on a pair of shoes. You're like, oh my god, that's crazy. You're not even gonna wear them. You're just gonna put them on a shelf. That is worth it to me. Yeah. That is what antiquing is.
Yeah, so I think, I mean, I get it. I just think it's like, if you think it's too expensive, then it's not for you. And I think more people need to have that attitude about things.
If it's too expensive for you, don't go antiquing then.
Yeah, like, or just because you wouldn't pay the price doesn't mean someone else wouldn't. And it's also like, that's just capitalism. Like, if nobody's going to pay the price for it, then people will lower the price.
Man, you just got me riled up. Yeah. It's not even that we're like, we're on the same argument. Yeah. That got me riled up.
Yeah, so anywho's, I like some of the things that I like posted. I was like, I want to go back. There's this picture of these girls not wearing shirts. It's a drawing, and they all have colored hair, and they have huge boobs and a tiny waist. And I was like, that's me and all my friends.
That's what boys in middle school would draw.
No, I love it so much though, and it's $245. So I was like, that's so much money for this, but like, you could just draw me like that.
Yes. There was this like bust type of thing Helen saw, and I said we should plaster her chest. Like, we did this for my sister when she was pregnant. We did her baby bump, and I say, yeah, your head bump. I say we should do a plaster cast of Helen's chest and then paint it ourselves, so then we could be like, hey guys, this is the owner's boobs.
I think it'd be so cool to have my boobs on the wall.
I think it would be so fun.
I have really cute boobs too. And like, I probably won't always, like, they will sag eventually.
Right, so we need to preserve them right now.
But I have like, I think because I have little boobs, then they're like up here. So like, I have a long time. They have a long way to go.
Let's get the plaster ready.
But also, like, if I get pregnant, they'll change.
Yeah, then we can have a progression. This is Helen at age... You're 30, right?
Yeah.
This is Helen at age 30. Her boobs at age 30. This is Helen at
31,
age pregnant. Yeah. And then it'd be Helen and Baby Muffin.
Yeah. I'm ready for Baby Muffin. I really want to have a baby in the year of the fire horse, but the problem with that is I have to get pregnant in the next one.
Fire horse?
Yeah. That's this year.
Fire horse?
Fire horse.
Whoa.
It's fire horse.
Speaking of our fire marshal, yesterday was a woman.
It was the same one that she came like a few months ago, and I'm obsessed with her.
Period.
She just like talks shit to her contractor. Like, I don't know, she kind of just tells him what to do, and it makes me really happy. And yeah, she's a queen. I love fire women and firemen. Whenever we walk, there's a fire station in Plaza, and whenever Alex and I walk past it, he's like, "Wonder what they're doing in there." He like really wants to be a fireman. And the other day, they were all sitting outside in these chairs, just enjoying the nice weather. Alex was like, "Oh, like what if I just pulled up a chair and joined them?"
I feel like he would be the type of person to volunteer.
He's going to for sure. Like I think he will like maybe like when he's 50. That's my plan for him because I always envisioned myself marrying a firefighter, and my ex-boyfriend from high school is a firefighter. He's married with a kid though.
And hopefully you will be soon.
Yeah. But I think Alex will be a firefighter later. I have that in the plans for him.
If you didn't know, Alex, that's your journey.
That's your future. No, he wants it.
Okay,
He wants it. Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay, what article of clothing are you this week? Okay.
No, I'm a platform sandal.
Ooh.
Just a black one though, because I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs are out.
Mm-hmm.
I got a pedicure. No, I don't have like a deep reason for this. I'm just feeling like reliable, a little flirty, but also practical, like a platform sandal.
Mm-hmm.
Goes with everything, a black one. Like those black 90s mom platform Steve
Like,
Madden sandals.
I was literally about to say Steve Madden that we see all the time.
I love them. They go with everything.
Yep.
And they like are a little bit cute, but mostly just easy and comfy.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm like a comfy, cute pair of shorts. They could be bloomers, they could be like a sleep short, something that just like matches your outfit well.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hurt. You can just slip them on. Comfortable. Feels great out. Let some air on your legs, just like your dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
This coffee is
I know. Okay, well, thank you for joining us on the Ponyverse today. If you live in Charlotte, come out to our grand opening tomorrow, because this comes out on Friday. 3/14. I've been hyping it up as Pi Day. I didn't even realize it was St. Patty's Day weekend.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It's gonna be scary.
God.
There's gonna be so many drunk people. Oh. But anyways, Pie Day. First 50 people in line get a blueberry hand pie. We will also be having our vintage markets are back. 3/22 Sunday, 2 Sundays from now. 1 Sunday from now at Camp North End Vintage Market. Perfect weather. It's gonna be incredible. Probably more things happening that we'll let you know about next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.